Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. President Obama has invited congressional leaders over to the White House for a meeting today, but Republicans and Democrats still seem to be a long way apart on an agreement for a funding bill to get the government up and running again in Washington. People are starting to feel the impact of the shutdown all across the country. Certain welfare programs like nutritional assistance for kids and single mothers is not available, and tens of thousands of federal workers don't know when they'll see their next paychecks. National parks are closed to tourists. Joe McCrane brought his family to the Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio. The plane he flew during World War II is displayed inside, behind locked gates.
That was very, very important to see where he sat and what he did. Oh, I'm sorry, I simply can't say anymore.
Meanwhile, a group of moderate Republicans says it's time to pass a funding bill even without provisions to weaken the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. Still, leading Republicans say the shutdown alone may not bring a solution.
Most budget agreements in the past have always involved debt limit increases. That's what we think will be the forcing action to bring us, the two parties, together.
Economists, however, say that the economy is losing $300 million every single day. The government remains closed. And the airport in Jacksonville, Florida was shut down for several hours after police discovered two suspicious devices. An airport spokesman says they found one device in a parking garage, another inside the terminal. All flights in and out of the airport were stopped and passengers were evacuated from the terminal. The bomb squad was called in and they removed what was called a, quote, destructive device. Police have also arrested one man they say is responsible for placing those items at the airport. The investigation, though, continues. And international inspectors continue their work in Syria following international outrage over a deadly chemical weapons attack on civilians near Damascus in April. Inspectors have roughly 9 months to complete their mission, which calls for finding, dismantling, and eliminating President Assad's estimated 1,000-ton chemical weapons arsenal. That tough deadline has been endorsed by a UN Security Council resolution that calls for the stockpile to be scrapped by mid-2014. And during the last day of the UN General Assembly in New York, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu slammed Iran's President Hassan Rouhani as a, quote, loyal servant of the Islamic hardline regime and said he is no different from his predecessor, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
The only difference between them is this. Ahmadinejad was a wolf in wolf's clothing. Rouhani is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Netanyahu also reiterated that Israel has the right to defend itself and strike Iran's nuclear facilities if it deems the country was close to producing nuclear weapons. And coming up next on our Newsmax Now update, Senator Orrin Hatch joins us for an exclusive interview. Plus, writer Tom Clancy dead at 66, what authorities are saying about his cause of death.
In 2013, half of your friends, family, and neighbors may lose their jobs, all while you are robbed of 90% of your life savings, investments, and home's value. Controversial economist Robert Wiedemer, who was the only expert to predict the recession, has released a startling video with shocking evidence that the powers that be have tried to ban. But that hasn't stopped 50 million people from getting the truth. Watch it at AftershockVideo.com. AftershockVideo.com.
What is LigNet? LigNet is knowledge. LigNet is power. LigNet is global. Top-level officials, U.S. intelligence officers, national security advisors, foreign operatives, all reporting directly to you. What is LigNet? LigNet is confidential. LigNet is sensitive. LigNet is security. What is LigNet? They're the ones taking the world's pulse. If you're not in the know, you're not on lignet.com. You've been briefed.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-625-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. So cancel the cable and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-625-MY-TV. Right now to sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-625-MY-TV. 1-855-625-MY-TV. Cancel the cable, cut costs, and get more. 1-855-625-MY-TV. 1-855-625-MY-TV.
Attention hip implant patients. Are you in constant pain? Have you received a letter from your doctor about your implant? Have you had or need a revision surgery? Do you have high levels of metal, chromium, or cobalt in your blood? Over 90,000 hip implant devices have been recalled due to defects and failures resulting in revision or replacement surgery. If you have a recalled hip implant, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-460-0920 to see if your implant is affected by the recalls. If you or a loved one has a defective or recalled hip implant, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-460-0920. That's 800-460-0920. Protect your legal rights today. Call 800-460-0920. This is an advertisement, not valid in all states. Paid non-attorney spokesperson. iLawsuit.com is an advertising group that represents lawyers advertising their services and is a free matching service for consumers. It is not a law firm or lawyer referral service.
And welcome back. Popular writer Tom Clancy has died, according to several media reports. Clancy, who sold millions of copies of his spy and military-focused novels like Clear and Present Danger and Hunt for Red October, also saw many of his stories turned into successful Hollywood movies, some even into video games. Clancy was 66 years old. Authorities say they don't yet know a cause of death. And during a Newsmax exclusive, we talk with Senator Orrin Hatch of Utah. Senate Democrats are taking a lot of heat from Republicans for failing to compromise during the government shutdown. But Hatch also blames President Obama, who he says, unlike other presidents, has been unwilling to compromise with Congress.
You can't get the president to engage either. Reagan did, George Herbert Walker Bush did, Clinton would consult with us. We can't get this president to do it.
And that's going to do it for your Newsmax Now update for October 2nd. I'm John BACHMAN. Remember, for more exclusive interviews and content, stay with Newsmax TV and Newsmax.com. Take care.